game and the task ahead. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Brandon Clark. Barrett is up there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Carter. And it's Spencer in at the 2 spot. And for the Timberwolves, George is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's prime time. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's prime time. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
First quarter of play, 1 minute play. Onside, Barrett. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Here's prime time, defended by Carter. It's stolen. Barrett with the ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Clark finds Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Aldama. Barrett wide open. He fires. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Here's prime time, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's prime time, following the basket by Giannis. Here's prime time. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Edwards, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Carter right side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota in the lead. Here's prime time. He has 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming up a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
That's good from Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And so he hits both.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
2 points, that one goes. 8 points for prime time.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the shot by Carter, nobody around, nails the wide-open jump shot.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
To the middle, cuts off the pass. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. It's deflected. Here's prime time. He's got 8. To the paint. It's Edwards on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1.
Yeah, not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Prime time, the pass to Aldama. Rebounded by the Bucks. Carter down low. It's deflected. They retain possession. And he recovers it. Here's prime time. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Carter on the wing, takes a 3. Prime time grabs the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Aldama slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 9-foot shot, and that one hits back iron. Minnesota leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets 1 to go.
Carter, the pass to Clark. He dishes it to Barrett. Looking to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need to change.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bird comes in for Carter. Edwards passes to prime time. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Prime time's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Antetokounmpo over Okongwu. 8 feet away. Okongwu grabs the board.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bucks trail by 4. Prime time is out there with Edwards. Then it's Garrett. Then it's George. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Here's prime time, defended by Carter. The muzzle from Edwards.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Carter. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Bucks. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're already looking to the offseason, and that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
And the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind. And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's prime time, defended by Carter. Here's prime time, 10 points for him, just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards, trying to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Over in the corner, Edwards. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside, Nevsky scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
The Bucks trail. Carter outside. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Garrett. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards passes to prime time. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on and get down for your Timberwolves dancer.
Minnesota making a switch. Aldama's checked in.
Make some noise.
And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Second is Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Nembhard.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentage.
Here's Clark. And again, the Bucks miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Spencer. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 5. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Barrett kicks to Clark to end the run. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Left side, Edwards. Here's prime time, defended by Carter. Here's prime time. He's got 10. Releases from 15. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 9. Onside, Barrett. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was the no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's prime time, defended by Carter. Here's prime time, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field, 11 feet away. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Barrett.
Incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
Here's prime time. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Edwards drives in. Off target from the baseline.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Aldama can't hit. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's prime time. He's got 10. Back to Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got 13.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Carter. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He dropped in 36 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Carter finds Barrett. Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 7. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Barrett, Antetokounmpo, out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Carter, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard.
And you love that, just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Here's Primetime, defended by Carter. And it's Primetime missing. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter. Second chance shot. Goes up with it again. No good that time. Excellent D from Primetime.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
I got yours.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Knocks down the 3 ball. Primetime's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Giannis up top. Defended by Aldama. Out to Carter. Outside Barrett. Shot from free throw range. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 14.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Prime time, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They get a hand on it. Carter up top. He's got 10. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Primetime's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Primetime.
Number 19, 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 10. A nice shot by Spencer.
Oh, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They get it back out to the wing.
That's all you. Come on, yo.
To the inside. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside, here's Aldama. Lays it up off the glass. Aldama's got his second basket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Timeout called the Bucks. One guy has been getting it done as Primetime.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, here's George. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. For Milwaukee, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Now here's Giannis. Defended by Aldama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clark trying to get open. Giannis no good. Minnesota leading by 11. Tipped away. Now Carter. 10 points for him. Here's Spencer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Primetime. The three-pointer is right on target. Primetime's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Carter on the wing from past the arc, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Passes it to Carter. Barrett against George. Carter for the 3. It's hauled in by George.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Using his size, Giannis.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Primetime. He's got 20. Six to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. 16 feet away. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Now here's Giannis. 19 points in the game. Bucks passing it around. Here's Barrett. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Primetime. Launches a 3.
Timberwolves foul. Third personal foul.
Maxey's jacked in for the Timberwolves. Podziemski, he's jacked in for the Bucks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brandon Clark, he's jacked in for Milwaukee.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's prime time, defended by Bird. Here's prime time. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bucks trail by 11. And it's Bird with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And there it is for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmes can't get it to go in. And it's Maxey with the ball for Minnesota. Here's prime time. He's got 22. Hook shot on the way, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okongwu is out there with Edwards. Then there's Maxey, and it's prime time. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Maxey. Fires away from outside. Minnesota working with a new shot clock.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee now. Bucks trail by 13. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Minnesota leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Primetime, and he uses the glass on the layup. Primetime's got 16 here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Edwards passes to Clark. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
It's tipped. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The 11-footer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Wednesday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And that game against Houston, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Santi Aldama's checked in for Okongwu, and Georgia subbed in for Maxey. Timeout called the Bucks. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance of it. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No luck that time either. Here's Minnesota. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. A 3-ball. Goes back up. He lays it in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Podziemski releases from the wing and drills it. Timberwolves leading by 20. Edwards passes to primetime. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Spencer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Bucks ball.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Pass to Spencer. Here's Barrett. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Spencer, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. They grab their own miss. Prime Time's shot is good. Prime Time's got 33 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Back to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Primetime, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it to George. Here's Primetime, defended by Carter. Here's Primetime. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot. Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Barrett. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Here's primetime. Here's George. Count it. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Down low, Pajemski. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's primetime. And it's good for 2. And now that's 35 points for primetime.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Trains the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
George passes to primetime, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Carter dishes to Giannis. Back to Carter. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's primetime. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Barrett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Here's primetime. Defended by Carter. Here's primetime.
Minnesota foul. 5th personal foul. First team.
Clark is checked in for the Bucks.
Bucks substitution. Clark.
Bucks trail by 15. Inside. Here's Carter. Got a piece of it. Here's primetime. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's primetime, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's good from primetime.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Clark. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's primetime. Up again. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Bucks. And Carter has it in the corner. Here's Spencer. Outside Barrett. Five to shoot. With the tip.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Bucks trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clark kicks to Barrett. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Prime time.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Timberwolves leading by 17. Altama with the ball. Here's prime time. Back to Edwards. Puts up a deep three. A second chance effort. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Left side, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
Here's prime time. Carter pulls it in. Bucks trailed by 15. Pass to Spencer. Driving inside.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. The Timberwolves shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. For three, Edwards. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Carter, the pass to Barrett. Clark, left side. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Clark. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
RJ right there, moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Spencer. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Barrett against George.
Kick it out.
Shot clock at 6. Barrett kicks to Clark.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for prime time.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he makes both free throws. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Yep, it counts. Primetime's got 44.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. No good there.
That's the game, folks, and your Timberwolves win. Your Timberwolves, 122. The Bucks, 107. A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please drive home safe.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long